gates open, the walls falling through the floor. Just as well to keep it, get some game in store. You're with me now, we'll be again. Other points in between, and the cool mornings turn the days of swim or sink. Living right is easy.
Good morning. Welcome in to the Out of Bounds Show. Cam Smith cooked us an amazing breakfast. Breakfast croissant sandwiches, and they are delicious. And he's writing down everything that are in them. This guy likes to throw up pictures on a weekly basis and kind of rub it in as to how good a cook he is. And so I've been getting on him. I'm like, dude, you have to come in studio and bring us some food. And he brought us an amazing breakfast, and then we're mixing some Tito's Vodka Bloody Marys, and things are going really well here on a football Friday. So I'm excited. Don't forget about the Tito's Vodka Bloody Mary games this weekend. Those are the 11 a.m. kickoff. Yes, we came up with that. That's why we're brilliant. Auburn at A&M, 11 a.m., and Florida State at Clemson. Those are your two Tito's Vodka Bloody Mary games. Don't forget the bacon. Don't forget the green beans, the okra, and what else? Man, a little deer sausage dipped in there is not a bad thing either. So, Cam just made us fix some this morning, and we are good to go. So here, let me go over this real quick. We've got butter croissants with drunken goat cheese, eggs, green onion, and candied bacon. And it's delicious. These croissant breakfast sandwiches are amazing.
Come on. Way better than the granola bar I was going to grab this morning.
I tried to get you before. I'd forgotten to tell you last night when Cam told me he would cook for us. And I forgot to text you then. My kids came in town.
Oh,
so
of
we
course.
cooked for them. And so I thought about this morning. I was like, man, Jason likes to eat like a 300-pound offensive lineman in the morning.
Got that right.
Yesterday morning, tell everybody what you ate.
Yesterday morning, I had, eggs with some bacon, scrambled eggs with some bacon. And I also, so my girlfriend cooked all this while I was sleeping. Okay. Then a stack of blueberry and chocolate chip pancakes. And then she made like a tart blueberry compote as like the syrup for the pancakes. I mean, yeah, I got the thumbs up from Cam over here. I mean, it was amazing. And I usually wake up.
Only high school football players can eat like that. And you had chocolate milk.
Oh, yeah. And
I would have been miserable coming in here.
Not even like a cup of chocolate milk. I grabbed the half gallon and had it next to me. So I did feel like yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. I felt like you called me hungry man. Like one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like a hungry man.
Golly, that sounds terrible. I mean, I love all that food, but eating that much of it, I could do that when I was younger, but I can't now. All right. The Out of Bounds Show, 105.9 The Zone, ESPN. Our SEC Insider Hit this morning is brought to you by the Mississippi State University Golf Course. Great place to play golf. But let me tell you about this. Their pro shop, the merch that they have in there, phenomenal. Pullovers, golf shirts, hats, all kinds of cool stuff. It's not but 3 minutes from campus. MSU Golf Course. When you're in town for business or games, you want to go there and check out the pro shop. And our next guest, Hail State superfan Brooks Bryant, works there. And he's joining us on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line. Good morning, Wild Man. How are you?
I'm good. I have a question. Do you normally eat breakfast like that?
No. Jason does. Jason does.
That's what I'm saying. I'm asking Jason. I'm in pure awe right now. Those are like the amount of calories you need in like 3 days.
That's true. That's true. No, this guy, so he pumps iron 5 days a week for 60 to 90 minutes?
Yeah, around that.
Okay. And he's got, how much do you weigh, Brooks?
Like 170 pounds.
Okay. How tall are you?
6'2".
Oh. Yeah, you're skinny.
I'm skinny as a rail.
Yeah, I thought so, watching your social media blasts and so on.
Yep.
Now, I'm a lot shorter than you. Okay, I'm 5'9" and change, 155 pounds. And Jason here at 24 years old is he wants to actually gain weight. Now, You actually
Yeah,
said you wanted to get to 190 or 195,
Yeah.
which I think this is going to be bad for you at 30. But is that correct?
Right. I'm 5'9" and I'm 186 right now. So I think I want to get to 190 and then kind of shape up and see if I can stay at 190 and have some muscle, like the
So
bulky.
It's bulking season.
Yes.
Exactly.
Bulking season.
See,
Yeah.
Brooks, you know exactly what I'm talking.
He's
Dirty bulk, man.
He's not.
Well,
Go
that's
ahead, Brooks.
Literally, that's literally like what Michael Phelps would have to eat, like while he would train,
Yeah.
because he would burn off like 10,000 calories a day. You're
Yeah.
eating like on a full-on Michael Phelps Olympic diet.
You really are.
The people's champ.
And Brooks, he's not just wearing a medium this morning. He's wearing an extra small medium.
That fires me up.
Yeah.
That fires me up.
So, hey, did you, Brooks Bryant, Mississippi State University Golf Course, the merch shop is on fire. Check it out this fall when you are there. They've got it going on, and the course is playing great and looks great. Did you lead the cowbell yell for the Arizona game? Is that right?
Yeah. I was one of me and Jay Perry. We were the hosts for the Cowboy Yell.
Jay, I love it. Okay. What was that on Friday night or Thursday? I can't remember. Is it Thursday or Friday night?
It's on a Thursday night. Yeah.
Okay.
Thursday night.
And it was in the stadium. Was it awesome? Tell me about it.
Yeah, it was a blast. I got they asked me to do it earlier in the week, and I was like, and obviously they know what they're signing up for. They know me, so it's not like anything was coming as a surprise or anything that I might have said off color. But but it was a blast. We had a ton of fun. It was that's my first time being on the field, so it was pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Okay. I bet that was awesome. Brooks Bryant, PGM major, senior at MSU, also works at the MSU golf course. And he knows how incredible all the merch is in that pro shop. All right, LSU game. Did you stay the whole time? Or I'm okay if you bailed. I don't think bad of you. Did you stay the whole time or did you bail?
Bo, this is my 5th year of going to Mississippi State football games, haven't missed a home game, and this is the first time I've ever left early. It was right after Isaac Smith got pummeled by their running back, and I looked at one of my buddies and I said, I can't do this anymore. It was breaking me as a human being. It was just like completely breaking me. Because that would have been okay. I would have been okay with a loss. Like, it's LSU. But it was just, that was the last thing I was expecting.
Me too. I thought that they would. I was not surprised that they lost. I thought that they would compete. Here's where.
And the atmosphere was so good, like at the beginning.
It was.
When you sell out an 11 a.m. game, like, you kind of look around, you're like, maybe we can do this. And then you look up and halfway through the second quarter, and it's like, it was insurmountable.
Yeah. All right. I know the focus has been the offense, and there's no question that Mike Wright needs to play more, and Will needs to continue to play, but you got to play Mike Wright some. If you can win at Vanderbilt, good hell, you can win anywhere. But I tell you what surprised me, Brooks, is how poorly the defense played. I get the offense is a work in progress because of Leach passing away, but the defense surprised me. What about you?
Well, if you look at it, we got bailed out with turnovers against Arizona with Delora throwing 4. But if you actually look at it, Delora went for like 340 yards. So we just got bailed out by him just giving us the ball, because we don't win that game if he doesn't give us the ball 4 times, because he shredded us. And that's one thing with like the SEC right now is obviously the quarterback pool is not as good as what you look at 4 years ago, But it's still these guys who can move around, and if obviously we can't get to them, and if these guys can just move around for 10 seconds, they're going to find something wide open, as we've seen the last 2 games. It's kind of brutal to watch.
Are you going to Columbia?
No, I'm not going to Columbia. I was going to, and I can't do it. I can't go all the way to Columbia and just have it run up on me.
No, I can't either. I've already been over there.
I have to. Sometimes I have to look out for myself. Look out for my mental health, because that would destroy me if I did that.
Yeah. Are you in Starkville this weekend, or are you going home to Georgia?
No, I'm in Starkville this weekend. I'm kind of pumped for an away game. The slate this weekend is so good. I'm kind of excited just to rot on the couch all Saturday.
No, I'm with you. This slate of games is epic, and could be wicked good.
I might bet on every single game. The slate is that good.
Not a bad idea, actually. And heck, if you break even, it's a W, right? I mean,
okay. Oh, it's a huge win. That's what. Yeah, that's a ginormous win. That's what we went to. We went to Oxford. So my dad was in the athletic department at Georgia Tech forever, and so we went. And my sister-in-law went to Georgia Tech, so we went to Oxford to watch Georgia Tech Ole Miss. I'm wearing my gold. I did the whole thing, but I had them at 17-point dogs, and they scored with like 2 minutes left, and it's an 18-point game, and they were going to kick the extra point to basically push. And I see Haynes King pointing number 2 fingers, so they're going for 2. And it was like, oh my God, I'm either going to lose or win right here. And they ran the worst play I've ever seen in my entire life. Haynes King just dropped back and just threw it through the goalpost.
Wow.
And then Ole Miss, my night ended with, I watched LSU run it up on us, and then my night ended with me just laying down on the bleachers and an 18-point game, and Ole Miss fans just staring at me.
Hold on. You went to you left Starkville and you went over to Oxford and bought Hemingway for the Ole Miss Georgia Tech game?
That was my Saturday.
Oh wow, that's impressive. Okay.
Yeah, that's always the best when you're like freaking out about a spread and no one around you has any idea what's going on. They're like, it's an 18-point game. Why is this guy freaking out?
Wow. And did you spend the night in Oxford?
Nah, we drove back. We got back. We got back at like 12:45. It was a long day, but it was fun.
Oh man,
that was my first game. That was my first game I went to in Oxford.
You really are young. What are you, 22 or 23?
22.
Yeah. Brooks Bryant, PGM major. You need to hire him. He's graduating in December. Hail State superfan. Also, MSU golf course brand ambassador. How about that? And their merch is on fire. The course is on fire. Play that Mississippi State University golf course this fall and shop there too. Okay. I said first 1 to 20 wins tomorrow in Columbia, South Carolina. You agree or disagree, Brooks Bryant?
I agree. That's basically what I said earlier, because I said if our offense shows any signs of life early, it'll be good, because that means, because normally it's like we just wait and wait and wait. The first few drives are so miserable to watch. But I agree. If first to 20, I think that's a good line. I like that. I think if we can get to 20 before they can, I feel pretty good about it.
Okay.
I just want to I don't know if we're going to stop Spencer. I watched him play Georgia. That dude's he's a full-blown quarterback. He is awesome.
He's good. He is. He doesn't have any help, but he is a good.
He has no help.
Yeah, he's a good football player.
If he had any help, they would have beat Georgia.
Yeah, he was 16 of 18 in the first half, but you knew Kirby Smart and them were going to, make a.
Did you watch Kirby's speech? They put that out there at halftime.
I did.
Jeez.
What do you think about Auburn A&M tomorrow?
I don't know. They're both. I mean, they both have shown signs of, like, earlier in the season looked good, but the A&M Miami game was kind of gross to watch.
Yeah.
Like, A&M just looked like horrible. I don't know though. I think Auburn can win, but I'm so unimpressed by that quarterback. What's his name?
What's the Michigan State? I know Ashford.
Yeah, that's the Michigan State guy. I don't know. Why did Spencer Sanders not go to Auburn and just have the starting job?
I don't know.
We were talking about that yesterday.
Auburn didn't pursue him like I thought they would.
Oh, gotcha.
And I don't understand why, and I don't understand why more teams didn't, but evidently he's just going to decide. Well, now Dart could still, God forbid, get hit or, play bad, play poorly. And
I heard a rumor that Spencer Sanders is getting paid a metric ass load of money. Is that true?
Who?
Like to just
Spencer. I think they probably. Yeah, I think they've got a ton of between Jackson Dart, Spencer Sanders, and Walker Howard. I think they've probably got over $1.5 million in their QB room.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking to one of my Ole Miss friends, and they're like, if we pay our backup quarterback $500,000 one more time and don't try to spend money on this offensive line.
Yeah. Well, they
I feel
missed
like
on their
they're always gonna do
linebackers.
that.
They missed on their transfer portal
Yeah.
linebackers, and the O-line doesn't look good.
So they just decided to pay their third string quarterback $500,000.
That's what it looks like. Of course, Mississippi State's going to have to go out and spend $700,000 to $1 million to get a QB.
Just to buy a new team?
Just to get a QB in December. But that's a whole nother discussion for another day. Hey, don't you love all the merch y'all have at the MSU golf course?
Yes, the new stuff that we just put out is unbelievable. We've got new pullovers that we just put out. I know it's not pullover season yet, but it's pullover season in the morning. If you got somewhere to go in the morning, it is pullover season. But yeah, all the new stuff. I mean, we've got like 3 new brands we got like 3 new different logos to work with. The interlocking MSU stuff is awesome. The State Script stuff is awesome. We've got a bunch of good stuff out right now. There's good people who work in there. Tim and Nate are the best. So those are 2 guys you want to buy from and help out. So I would just come on down to the MSU golf course. We truly do have the best stuff in Starkville.
I agree, man. Well, look, have a good weekend. I'll look for a social media post. Hey, I've got a buddy. His name is Brooks Bryant, and he played baseball at Mississippi State. And
I learned that, and because everybody was like tagging him and stuff. And I was like, I had to look it up, and I had to ask some of the people who have been here a little longer than I have.
Okay,
I heard he was a stud too.
He was good. Well, let's not give him too. He was a starter on the 97 and 98 College World Series teams, and
yeah, it could be worse.
He's a good dude. He's a friend of mine. I hang out with him because his wife's nice, but whatever. But and he doesn't dislike you, but he goes, "Do you know what happened when you started having Brooks Bryant on your show?" And me being Brooks Bryant. And I said, no. He went, it's hilarious. His and he's on a golf trip in Destin today. So hopefully somebody will let him know that we were referencing him. Well, look, dude.
That has to be brutal to play college baseball, and then you're like, and then somebody comes up to him and be like, are you the guy on Twitter? That's got to be brutal.
I know. I love it, though. It's so good. Okay, buddy. Have a good weekend. Love having you on, and we'll probably do this again next week or the next, okay?
But I appreciate having me on. Always fun.
All right, dude. Be good. See you. Brooks Bryant, not Brooks Bryan. Brooks Bryant, social media star, Hail State superfan, PGM major, and lied his way into the PGM program, but is now a scratch golfer and did an epic internship in what did I say, Big Sky, Montana?
Yeah.
Some swanky golf course this summer where Justin Timberlake and Tom Brady and all sorts of cool people hang out.
Crazy name.
He said somebody else.
Didn't he say that Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil goes there often.
No, Phil has a home out there.
Gotcha.
That's what he said.
Mahomes?
He said Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Incredible.
Big Sky, Montana. Man, that sounds like a great place to spend the summer than the 50 Shades of Hot as Hell that we went through in July and August.
Yeah.
This thing is not doing what I want, by the way. I mean, I know it broke a little bit, but it needs to be 10 to 15 degrees cooler.
Well, today's the first day of autumn. I figured it would just drop to 65 like it's supposed to, right?
Yeah. I'm ready.
I mean, isn't that how it works?
I mean, it was actually cool, 58, 59 degrees a few days ago when I was getting up in the morning.
Yes.
I didn't have time to do my grounding this morning outside, so I'll do that later. But now it's flipped on us, and Winnie and I were sitting, on the back porch, just kind of chilling and looking at the lake and waiting on the kids yesterday. And I was like, it's too damn hot out here. It is. You got to go buy one of those air conditioning units that they have at Rick's Pro Truck. Those things are for patios and decks and courtyards.
Ooh, yeah.
These things are amazing. Casey fired them up when I was there, I mean, you get cold fast. It covers, one of them covers like 400 to 600 square feet, and the other one like 800 to 1,000.
Oh, wow. I was
Square
thinking like
feet.
patio, so like bigger than
Yeah.
that.
It
Wow, your
can-
whole deck.
If you have 4 to 6 people outside, I mean, it can keep everybody cool. It doesn't matter if it's 100 degrees. That's
Man.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
I'm getting one. It was a little bit too late in the year, but I am getting one next spring for the summer. I got to be prepared. I mean, I'm hoping we don't have what we had this past summer, but just in case, I'll be ready. Or I told Wendy we'll have to go to North Carolina and just go rent something for 2 or 3 weeks just to get out of this mess. I can't do it again.
Not
It's
a bad
too
idea.
soupy. I'm getting. Can you tell I'm getting old? It doesn't phase you when you're 40, 35, 30, 25.
Yeah.
You know, I can't be like Jeff Jones with Jonesy Q and leave for 8 weeks in my Winnebago and go out to Colorado and escape the humidity and heat.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
But I mean, I went to North Carolina a couple years back in July, and it was like
You went where?
North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Maggie Valley, so like inside the mountains, and in July it was like max 73. Just amazing.
If you can get up there in the right spots, it's fantastic. No doubt. And even up in Arkansas too, there could be some spots, but I may be wrong there. Yeah. All right, let's regroup here. That was fun. Brooks Bryant's a crazy person, and so is Jason. Jason, you can tell he's feeling it. For our listeners, Jason's my new producer, and you can tell he's feeling it with Ole Miss tomorrow. Go ahead and call it.
Oh, you know who got me?
Put the ball down, as Hugh Freeze said, put the ball down and call it.
Okay, you know what? After hearing two experts this week, Mike Detillier got me fired up. I told you, he got me hyped about Ole Miss, how they could take the deep ball on Bama because Texas proved it, and that the Bama's O-line was not very strong. And then Lee Sterling taking the Rebs outright. Let's go Ole Miss. Let's go Ole Miss +7.
Okay.
I'm taking it.
Okay.
I'll put some money on it either today or tomorrow.
Well, you need to.
Cause I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it. And Bo, wait, actually, could I get if Ole Miss does win, if Ole Miss wins, at least on Twitter, can I get a big old hottie toddy from you?
No.
In all caps? No?
No.
Come on.
No.
It's a
but,
big-
but the show will be awesome on Monday. So
Yeah.
I make money either way on Ole Miss or Mississippi State.
It's a win-win.
Okay? It's win or lose. We make money on Ole Miss or Mississippi State football, and Bama and LSU and A&M and Auburn. So it's all good. Hey, show is brought to you by FS1 Concepts. FS1 Concepts in Pearl. What do? Well, commercial grade equipment for restaurants and bars and your office and your hunting camp, including amazing refrigeration and refrigerators, cooking equipment, ice machines, concessions, and food service, all powered by FS1 Concepts in Pearl. FS1 Concepts in Pearl. FS1concepts.com. Hour number 3.